What's your assessment of the
Well,
ceasefire?
overall, it is holding. The Israelis did violate it. A sniper killed a child, but all in all, it is holding, and the hostages are being exchanged. A lot of people noted, these women were in very good condition. They didn't show any signs of abuse, and I don't think they're claiming anything like that. And in contrast, the Palestinian, they call them prisoners or terrorists or whatever. I think it's really fair to call them hostages. They're people that have just been detained, arbitrarily held without charges. And the fact that, the Israelis have been doing this for many, many years, decades again, and they've accumulated a lot of these prisoners or hostages. And that was clearly one of the major motivations of the October 7th attack. And it was their declared justification for seizing the hostages, the Israeli hostages. You've got our hostages, and we'll give you, we'll release these hostages to you, but you have to release the ones that you seized to us. And we see that happening. It's still at an early stage. We're talking about relatively small numbers, that's 3 versus 50 or something, but it's going to increase. There's going to be further releases. I think on the West Bank, where a lot of these prisoners were returned, there were efforts to celebrate that were violently suppressed by the Israelis. They wouldn't let the Palestinians celebrate the return of their comrades. They fired into the crowds. I think it was rubber bullets and so forth. But it seemed like just a gratuitous, cruelty. There was just no need to do that, but they did that. The Israelis did.